Guys, how is it already time for another monthly reset? Welcome back to another video. As you can hear in my voice, I'm dying. We're gonna keep this short, resetting my mental and physical space. Basically make this month run as smooth as it can with less maintenance. So what that entails is we are going to tidy up my room, reflect on last month, how it went, the things that I did, create some monthly goals for the month of December, a digital deep clean. Then I'm going to reset my calendar. I thought I was doing all that in slow-mo because the quality was so bad. Do some favorites. So let's get started tidying up this room so we can have a clean space to reflect on. Alright, so we're starting this off with the reflection of November. Cleaned up a little bit, I tidied, but I didn't really film that part because I didn't think it was necessary and I don't have the most aesthetic surroundings to clean. November, end of the month review. There's a couple sections. There's liked, learned, lacked, and longed for. It's kind of a tongue twister. What did I enjoy most this month? I enjoyed going to Salem. I didn't do a lot this month. Being at camp. I hung out with my fiance a lot more. I liked moving up in my YouTube game. I'm gonna say I enjoyed hitting goals. Learned. What did I learn this month? How to play Magic. I'm losing creativity. I learned a new line dance. I learned Raised Like That, which I'm very excited to do to Jason Derulo's The Other Side. I learned that I'm not generous enough. We did an angel tree thing where you basically shop for people who are less fortunate. It kind of made me realize that it doesn't take much to be generous. And I think that that's the last thing I learned. What could I have done better this month? I could have had better upkeep for tasks. I only made 4 clay things this month, and I think I definitely could have made a lot more. I think I did pretty good otherwise. I think that's probably good for lacked. Longed for. What do I wish existed or was possible to make this month run sooner? I say this every single time, but it is genuinely true. Financial stability. Spoiler alert, we're going on a huge trip to Florida, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld for a week and a half in February. We've been putting all of our money to that trip. I wish that I was in better health. This shoulder has been driving me nuts. I wish that my shoulder didn't hurt as bad every day so that I could go back to work and help make more money. I think that's it. Otherwise, I have all the resources I need. Go over my goals that I had set for November and see which ones I completed and which ones I would like to keep as a goal for the month of December. I have a notebook. So the first goal was to go on 2 scooter rides on a nearby trail. I didn't do that. I'm not keeping it as a goal for next month, but I am going to write it down as a goal for when it starts to get warmer. So ignore how red my lip is right now. It cracked last night because it's so chapped and dry out. Start a new book. I did start a new book. I started Lights Out. I'm only 2 chapters in because I don't read super often. So far it seems good. Make 9 clay figures. I did not do that. I came close. I made 5. 4 is my goal. Do 5 outdoor activities. I don't believe I did that. And by outside, I mean actively spending more than 15 minutes enjoying the nature outside. But I am going to keep that as a goal for this month, but kind of tweak it a little bit. I want to have one day where I go outside and play in the snow with my niece and nephew-in-law. 2 Depop sales. I actually did that. If you are interested, go check out my Depop. It is in the link tree in my description and it is at the bottom of the screen right here. I have not been making a lot of sales recently, but I did make exactly 2, so I'm going to shoot for 3 next month. Get 100 followers on TikTok. This is actually the first month that I have not hit that goal. I'm about 20 short this month. I'm going to shoot for achieving 900 followers. Gain 2 subs on YouTube. I did not do that. I actually did get 1 sub on YouTube. Hi, how are ya? So I'm going to stick with the goal for 2. Post 3 YouTube videos. I actually did do that last month. I posted the November monthly reset. I posted a quick little Salem vlog. And I posted... Oh wait, no I didn't. Wait, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And then I posted the unboxing and setup of this camera. I'm going to try and aim for 3 again next month. Finish Haunting Adeline. I did do that. I want to get the second one because I actually really did like that book. 3 coloring sessions. I have 3 coloring books that I have not touched in forever. I'm going to keep that goal. 4 yoga sessions. I did not do that. So I did not hit that goal, and I'm probably not going to keep that as a goal, at least until I get better. 3 SFX looks. I did not do any SFX looks, mainly because my Halloween was very busy and I did so much makeup. I do want to do some Christmassy themed SFX looks, so I will be bringing that back. So I'm going to say 3. Again, if I hit more or if I do more, then that's great. Make 3 new homemade meals. I'm very picky. I'm very strict on what I eat, and so I wanted to find more home-cooked, homemade recipes that were healthy for me that I enjoyed more. It looks like I made 1. I did make homemade, like, protein cheeseburger quesadillas, and that turned out pretty good. I'm not really going to keep that, though, because I can't find good recipes. Alright, the last few are Christmas ones, so I definitely did it. Organize my Christmas Pinterest board. I did that. I went through and I separated my Christmas Pinterest board into vibes. Conduct 3 spells. I did not do that. I'm still waiting for my money spell that I did to work before I cast anything else. I would say I'd like to conduct 1. Do 4 tarot readings. That was another goal of mine, and I definitely hit that goal. I did 1 at the beginning of the month, and then I did 4 at camp for a couple different family members, which were spot on. I'm going to say just 2 because I don't really have a lot to ask about. When I do it more often, obviously the vibes are up and I get better results. 8 Duolingo sessions, 5. So I didn't hit that goal. I'm going to stick with 8. I took Spanish for 4 years in high school and I haven't used it since, so I'm starting to lose it. Decorate for Christmas. I did do that. So that is all of my goals for November and what I hit and what I didn't hit. I think I did pretty good, but there's definitely room for improvement in the amount that I hit. I'm going to go back to 2025 goals and I'm going to click on December. I'm going to go over the couple goals that I wrote down during the month to add to this month, and then I'm going to add all these in and then we'll move on to the next step of the reset. One of which was I wanted to look into starting an Amazon storefront. A lot of the financial girlies that I watch on TikTok say that they earn the most money from their storefront. Since it is the month of December, I wanted to watch a lot of Christmas movies. I definitely failed on watching Halloween movies. At least 4 Christmas movies, that's 1 a week, was I wanted to build a snowman this year, date kind of thing, make DIY couples ornaments with Cody. Another thing that I wanted to do, preferably with Cody, was I wanted to go and get a festive Starbucks drink, and then I wanted to drive around and look at some of the Christmas lights in our neighborhood. And then the last holiday themed one, a little while ago, me and one of my very close friends, Cheyenne, we got matching like holiday pajamas, like pajama sets, Christmas themed sleepover. Those are all of the goals that I had for December. I get all of these written down in my Notion. Now we're moving on to the next part of this reset, which includes a digital detox. This is only my 4th monthly reset, so I'm still figuring out exactly how I want to do all of that. I used to go through and unfollow people that did not resonate with me. That kind of seems more like a half a year, like summer reset. The only thing that I'm going to declutter are apps. I don't really have a lot of apps that I need to delete. I can definitely get rid of Dropbox. I hate Dropbox. What is even Freeform? GarageBand can go. I haven't used GarageBand in forever because I actually have a piano now. iMovie can go. I'm not sure why I have that on here either. Okay, I don't need Journal. I can get rid of Journal. What is Playground? No, get this AI crap off my phone. I don't want Playground. I have all these apps that I forget that I have, and then I just like don't use them. I think I deleted all of the apps that I no longer need. I also have Notion on my phone too, so that I don't have to go on my iPad to see what my goals are. Definitely need to clean out my email. Calendar reset. So I do have an Apple Calendar. As you can see, the month of December has no events on it at all right now. And that is because I have my to-do things list. And it has just like little things that I am planning to do or want to do. Like today, I have Tuesday the 2nd, upload a Depop listing, finish filming the reset. But then in that same realm, I have my different dates and plans for the month. Scribble all of these down. Every monthly reset, I go through, I figure out what plans I am still doing, all nice and organized on my Apple Calendar. That's what I'm gonna do now. And then I have different calendars for each thing that are color-coded by different events. I have all of my events that I'm going to written on my Apple Calendar. That is what that looks like. I've got all of my events written down. The next part of this reset is the monthly favorites. So I had a couple written down. 2 favorite things that I wrote down for food. M&M cookie ice cream sandwiches. These things right here. I have eaten so many of those in November. And then I learned how to make chai lattes at home, or chai like K-cup things. Then my last favorite thing has been my new camera. It has been a lifesaver. And another favorite that I forgot to write down was Magic the Gathering. I learned how to play Magic while I was at camp. Sophia taught me, and as soon as I got home, I went to GameStop and I got 3 25 card mystery packs, and I also got a huge box that I am currently painting to store all of my cards in. I have a whole bunch of Magic cards, some of which I'm actually going to sell because they're kind of worth some money. And just like that, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this very short and sweet December monthly reset. Since I started doing these and giving myself a goal to work towards, I have been so much more productive. I encourage you to start doing these with me and organizing your life to the best of your abilities. I will see you next time. See you later. Bye, guys.